Hey y'all, my name is Avery Mitchell. I am your host today, but then I'm your host every Friday. I got a bunch of my family and friends ask me questions. Thank you. Literally at my laptop over here. Hopefully it's not distracting. I lied because I learned that from acting class. So let's just get this started. Let's see if we can turn this a little bit more. This is gonna be a rant. What are things not to do as a customer at a food place? I used to work at Domino's for 2 years, and then I worked as a hostess for a few months, and then I worked at a smoothie shop called Planet Smoothie for a year and a half. I'll leave you guys with one tip. Do not, and I repeat, do not come in 5 minutes before closing and order the world's most complicated smoothies. Or heck, don't even come in at all unless you're going to leave a $20 tip, because we clean everything and then we have to clean over everything again. This question is from Sana. Yay!
Check out SANNA'S channel in the description below because she's awesome!
What is your favorite movie? Mamma Mia. Here's the weird thing. I can't listen to ABBA music. It just sounds too different for me. I have to listen to the Mamma Mia soundtrack of the ABBA songs. Do you get what I mean? Next question. What's your favorite time of the year and why do you like it? So fall and winter, I have to merge those two. During the fall, I get to wear sweaters when it's cold outside. And then winter time, I get to go home for Christmas and see my family in New Hampshire. I love playing in the snow. I love watching Hallmark movies with my grandma. I love it. What inspired you to come to faith in Jesus? Basically, I came to faith at an event going on at my high school in the South, not back home in New Hampshire, called Fields of Faith. My English teacher was telling me about it, and she helps out at the club that was hosting it called FCA, or Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and she was like, Avery, you need to come. Like, there's gonna be so much fun, and it can be an opportunity for you to branch out, because we all know Avery is not good at making friends. She has social anxiety, and she also talks about herself in third person. But it changed my life. I wish I knew who the speaker was. I have to ask my teacher. But either way, this speaker motivated me so much. And at the end, he says, if you have not come to faith, if you have not chosen that Jesus is your savior, stand up. And I had never been to anything like this before. So I stood up and I'm crying, and everybody circles around me and prays over me, and then we all go to Waffle House at the end. And it was a good night. I had no idea what I was expecting. Was the transition from up north down to the south difficult? What advice would you give to someone starting school in a new state? Was the transition from up north to the south difficult? Yes. For someone starting school in a new state, I would say take a deep breath. Therapy is just so helpful. One of the things I regret is that I wasn't very active in my school community, so I encourage you to not let it eat you up like it did for me. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? A project? A thank you video for our favorite teacher that has changed our lives, and I already knew who it was. I've known for 8 years who this teacher is. Same English teacher that introduced me to Fields of Faith was grading my video, was like, hey, this is one of the funnest videos I have seen. I think you should start a YouTube channel. And here I am. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? To spread a lot of love and positivity, even if it's to bring a smile or a laugh to one person for a millisecond. You guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you really like it, well, you'll see in the ending theme. Bye!